look at this or any tree and the different angles they present, I'm mentally building a picture of what a future bonsai could be out of this material. They are like small clips of what we as artists get to piece together. As we piece together these pictures, they may come to us in the form of a mystery, a riddle, a dilemma, a conundrum, maybe even a quandary. As you watch me continue to spin the tree around and look at it and look at it and look at it and look at it, I'm looking for the right angle, the right pitch, what I can choose as a front, back, side, what I can use. And so that is the quandary. Well, we shall call this tree Quandary tree. It looks like years ago somebody cut a wedge into this tree, anchored it down, and then let it grow. And then they looked like they left the original tag on here and it cut in. It has a bottom branch and a top branch, and they're almost equal with each other. So this is a quandary. What do I do with this tree? Is it any better from this side? Do I keep that bottom branch? Do I stand the tree up and try to make something out of that branch? So I don't normally name trees, but I'm going to call this tree Quandary. I have a few students who love to name trees. I've never done that. But this one we're going to name Quandary because it really has a lot of funkiness going on. And so we look up the word quandary and it says not sure what to do. That's what this tree is. So I'm going to have fun figuring it out. This tree is probably about 35 years old, I'm guessing. Yeah, see how it goes. I think for right now, this is the angle that I'm going to leave it at. I'm going to leave as much foliage on here as possible and style the tree at this angle right here. See what we can come up with. So as always, the first thing I'm going to do on a Japanese black pine is clean the bottoms of the branches. Okay. And I'm not going to actually take off a whole bunch because I'm actually just going to thin a little bit of the bottom, because some of these branches I may turn around and have to use as a side branch or something, so I might twist it a little bit, so I don't want to take too much off. All right, well, as you can see, I have the top of the tree clean now. We're gonna move on to this bottom section where all this dead needles are. We're gonna clean this all out, clean the bottoms. And then I have an idea of how it's gonna be styled, but yeah, we'll just check it out and see when I'm all done. Okay, stay tuned. Well, here we are with mostly the top and the bottom cleaned. And now I have to look at a few different angles to see which I like best. And then I will start to style this tree. So I have a branch here on the bottom. There's actually a branch out the back on this one bottom branch. And then I have this top branch that we'll see how we're going to use. In the design years ago, somebody cut this off. So we're going to do something with it. As you can see, I just finished putting raffia on, and I need the raffia for that top branch, not the bottom really, but for that top branch I need to see if I can add some movement to it. It's over 1.5 inches thick, so we shall see what we can get done. Alright, so we got a portion of the bottom done. And now I'm going to finish the back of the tree and then the top. Okay, well, we are about 80% done, and I'm definitely going to keep the bottom two pads. It's pouring rain outside and windy. I'm definitely going to keep the bottom two pads, and I'm not completely sure about the top yet, but I'm going to go ahead and style that next and put that into our design and see how it looks, and I can always take it off later. All right, stay tuned. Great tree to give examples of overcoming obstacles. This branch right here used to be like this right here, and we brought that down. This area is still too straight. I'll work on that in the future, bring that down. And I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep it. I might go into just this bottom area. So we'll see as the tree develops. But for right now, I'm going to leave that foliage on there for the energy to, every time you finish wiring a tree, you stress it a little bit. So I'm going to leave it on there. And after about 9 months to a year, I'll figure out if I'm going to keep that on there. But it has changed from those original pictures that you saw. And we are done for now. We will also see you on the next tree.